Hey guys, so I've been given the opportunity to review one of Gaomon's graphic tablets, which is pretty exciting considering at the time they contacted me I was in the process of looking for a new tablet, so that worked out well. But today I'll be going over what I think of the tablet and showcasing an illustration I did using it. The model I'm working with here is the Gaomon S620, a small battery-free graphic tablet. You can find all the specs and details on the products page, which I will link in the description for you. First thing I'll note is the packaging is nice and simple. I've actually kept the box as a convenient little carrying case to store all the tablet's components. Inside, we're greeted with a tablet installation guide right on top, and be sure you uninstall any previous tablet drivers before installing your new tablet driver. I notice this tends to be the most common problem people have when trying out new tablet brands. Having multiple tablet drivers installed at the same time usually causes issues such as pen pressure problems, certain programs not recognizing it, and pen offset and other things. This is the case across all tablet brands, or at least most of them anyway, so be sure only your current tablet's driver is installed whenever you're trying to use it. In this little compartment we have the tablet's main components, the USB cord, pen, and mobile adapters. The pen is probably my favorite part of this tablet. It's got two hotkeys and feels like drawing with a real pencil, which is what I've grown to prefer versus my old tablets like chunky heavy pen. It's got great pen pressure, which I appreciate since I tend to do a lot of detailing in my art, so high pressure sensitivity is a must for me. It also doesn't require charging. I'm definitely glad to see more tablets offering chargeless and battery-free pens. Then we have the tablet itself, nicely wrapped up in a protective cover. It's pretty small, a good size for using as a portable tablet or drawing away from a desk setup. It's got a sleek design and has a slightly matte finish. It's not completely smooth, but not completely textured either. It feels nice to draw on. I'd say it's a good middle ground for people who enjoy smooth tablets or those who prefer textured. The small drawing area took me some getting used to, but that's just because I've been personally drawing on larger tablets for a while now. If you've been using something like a Wacom Bamboo or anything similar, I'd say this will pretty much feel the same. Lastly, there's the extra pen nibs, the pen nib remover, a tablet glove, and the user manual. Based on the packaging and components alone, I had high hopes for this tablet when I first unboxed it. Installing the tablet was simple and I got it in working order with no issues. So far I haven't come across any problems in the programs I use. It's worked well in Clip Studio, TV Paint, and Sai. I can't speak for every program, but since it didn't give me any trouble in those, I imagine it'll run well in Photoshop, Flash, and other art programs as long as it's installed properly. It took me a while to adjust to drawing on the small surface, as well as getting used to drawing on this type of tablet again. I've mostly been using an iPad Pro or screen tablets this past year, so I gotta admit this piece took me a while to finish while I tried to adjust. The pen pressure is excellent. I did a little test before recording the speed paint to see how it held up compared to my previous tablet, and it definitely makes the cut. To be fair, the old tablet is very old. It's the first line of Wacom's Intuos Pros from like 7 years ago. But I've used other modern tablets since then, and I'd say this one is on par with tablets like it in the industry. It feels nice to use, it's got 8,000 pressure levels, and it draws well. I really don't have any complaints. The only thing that remains to be seen is how long it lasts. I've only had it for a couple of months, and so far so good. That seems to be the biggest hurdle for tablet brands to jump, is lasting long enough to make it worth the money. Hopefully it lasts me a couple of years, but honestly at only $25 I'm not too concerned about that. For a tablet that I find runs just as well as those being sold as $75 or more elsewhere on the market, you really can't beat that price. As long as it's well taken care of, I expect it'll last a couple of years or more at least. I would definitely recommend this tablet, especially for beginner artists or hobby artists looking for a casual graphics tablet. It would hold up just fine for more professional use considering its pressure sensitivity, but I do find the small size a little difficult to work on for extended periods of time. But you could check out Gaomon's other products as well. They do offer varying tablet sizes. And that's pretty much all I've got on the review side of things, so I'll go ahead and wrap this up. Huge thank you to Gaomon for giving me this opportunity, and thank y'all for watching. Enjoy the rest of the speed paint, and I'll see you in the next video.